Oh, your content is being received. Thank you, YouTube. Thank you. Okay, educational video number 6, familiars. This is going to be about what familiars I recommend, why I recommend them, and which ones to stay away from, along with some other useful information. Now, setup. So let's start first up with setup. Okay, so how many spires do you want? 1 or 2? This is 100% how much you play. Okay, if you're an active player, you play like, 2-3 times a day, I recommend 1 spire only. Why do I recommend 1 spire? Because having 2 spires actually doesn't benefit you at all. I create my lovely packs. If I'm creating a 1A, I'm doing it in 8 hours. So if I log in every 8 hours, yeah, I wouldn't be wasting any time. Like, oh, sorry, not in my... Gotta change that. Your familiar gear. Your packs, 5 hours. Like, I probably wouldn't log in every 5 hours, so I'd probably need 2 spires if I was creating 1. But as I'm not creating 1, so I'm on 17 hours, it's pretty ridiculously easy. So that's where you gotta ask yourself, do you log in enough times a day to keep it going? If you don't, build 2 spires. Gyms are highly recommended for more if you are trying to do multiple ones, as I've got a lot to level up, but generally if you're free to play, you probably only need 2. I probably only recommend 2 for free to play, because you're not going to be leveling up heaps of heroes, because you're not going to be getting heaps of packs, you're not going to be able to evolve them and all kinds of stuff. So which familiars do I recommend? Well, I'm not going to do it this way, do it through the pack. 1A, free to play, Parite. One of the first ones you want to get, because these fragments do not come by easy. It is very hard to get fragments. I do not have enough fragments. I can't do what I want with the fragments. So this one, I highly recommend getting this to level 50. You don't need to get it elder, but to get it to level 50 in blue, upgrade that to level 8. It is pristinely good. It is amazing how good that is, and the endless value that becomes. These ones are just hyper, so you only get 1, which will be the 1 hyper you actually hyping, which is in my previous video, which I can recommend. So you only need 1 of them, and the vault thing is pretty much useless anyway. You don't need that. That's not even cool. Aquarius? Oh, whatever. I just kind of brutalized names. That's all I gotta say. Thank you. Thank you, Twilight Sparkle. Okay, so this one. This one is terrible anima production, you don't need it. The stamina. This is excellent to get as a starting one, but it loses a lot of value once you've got your heroes to gold. So for me, this is absolutely useless because I don't even use my stamina. But in the end of the day, it is still useful. You do still get speeds for it. The earlier you get this, the more value you're going to get out of it. You do get speeds from it, using the stamina to sweep hero stages. So it still is valuable. And it definitely makes Guildfest much easier, especially if you do like a hero stages one and you don't have any brave hearts, you can just keep using this ability and it's like endless value. Endless. So free to play, recommend this 100%. Get this one, get the other one, max them out to level 50. I don't recommend getting them elder. I would get them enough to unlock them to blue, and then I would get them to level 50 and keep maxing it out, and then I'd just move on to my 2s. To be honest, I'd get your 1As and your 1Bs until you get them enough to get them blue, and then I'd just get them to level 50. I wouldn't even bother. It's pretty much going to max out your value anyway. 2A, the Tempestite? Wall defense useless. Energy regen is pretty useful for your monster hunting, provided you can get online. Again, active. Are you active or not? And the fresh air, this is going to take you forever to get to Elder. I mean, I've got mine to level 34 and I still don't even have close to the amount of runes that I need for that. Like, it's ridiculous. For free to play, no, I don't recommend it. It's going to take way too long. The free troops are amazing, but I still don't recommend it. I recommend going like your Weevils and stuff like this. The 4 hours worth of resources is amazing. The ship cargo trade is really good. You can actually finish one of those 12 cargo trades Guildfest quest in a matter of minutes. You just get it just before it swaps over, do the 4 trades, swaps over, do the 4 trades, use the ability, do 4 more trades, and you've just got 12 trades in like a matter of minutes. This one, no, you don't need it. The infirmary healing speed, yep, it's awesome. Save you on some speeds, but if you're not out there slaughtering people every single day, it's not that valuable. And execution wait time, I mean, if you're executing leaders, yes. If not, you don't need it. The dark magic one, it's a good skill. You gotta do a lot more darkness to get it. I don't really do much darkness, so it doesn't really bother me that much. The allied travel speed is just pretty much for a rally leader. So this only affects if the rally leader has it, and your troops will travel 25% faster to his rally or her rally. So it doesn't really matter that much. Okay, what is that thing on your head? Well, it looks cute. I love Minnie Mouse. It is Minnie Mouse. I even have a Minnie Mouse cup. It's amazing. Yep, so that's pretty much it for that one. The 2B, now this is another one. Pyrus. This is kind of funny. I mean, this skill's useless, this skill's useless. Like your transmutation. Yeah, whatever, who cares? This one, the Pyrus skill, you can kill 7,000 to 12,000 tier 1 troops. Now, that's pretty good, pretty amazing. Now this is going to forward into one of my future videos as to why you want to build tier 1 troops, because of Pyrus. But it doesn't exceed 5%, so it doesn't really matter. You're only killing 12,000 tier 1s. That's like 24,000 might, which the person's just going to laugh in your face. And this costs, I think it costs about 5,000 gems to use the skill. So yeah, free to play, I don't recommend it. It's just a little funny joke these days. Do the helps on automatically get 30 helps on a building. Yep, that's amazing. Don't really need it though. This one is the most useless skill I've ever seen in my entire life. To get this level 60, to get the 10% experience boost, you need to be level 60. But when you're level 60, do you really need experience boost? IGG did not think about this very much. I'm level 60, I'm going to get my familiar to level 60 to get the experience boost, to boost my experience that I get. Scratch my head on that one. That sounds like a whole bunch of useless crap. And the hyper one. Of course you want to be hypering. If that's your hyper, I recommend getting it just for the hyper. I don't recommend getting it for the experience. This one is amazing. Coliseum entries. Again, these are really good for Guildfest because you get quests that require you to attack a whole bunch of times without spending gems. That's 10 free entries. But then again, I only recommend getting it to level 50. I don't recommend getting it elder. These ones with the secondary skills, I do not recommend getting them elder. Like, I just get them blue, unlock enough to get blue, and then I just keep leveling it up. But again, same with the VIP. VIP points again, blue. Doesn't really matter. You don't need to max it out. You do get a lot more for maxing it out, but it's so hard to get it to elder. So, I mean, if you're going for your Pyrus, yeah, cool, that'd be great. Now, number 3, this one has the best one. Now, the Griffin. I do not agree with the Griffin. Allied max troops, yes, you can get more troops when you're trapping, or you get reinforced with more troops. Yep, it's only 50,000 out of 1,000,000, it's not that much. The training speed is incredibly awesome. It does help you out. Passively, it's pretty good, but it's only 5%. I mean, I can get up to 550%, so an extra 5% is so minimal that it doesn't even matter. Ooh, now the skill. This is weird. This is so weird. Recall all your troops within 50 seconds. So if you're gathering somewhere, whatever, doing something, your troops are all out, they're all in camps or something, you just click this button and all your troops come back to your castle within 50 seconds. Now, the only reason I can see this skill being awesome, now there's only one reason I ever thought about this, and that was 100% to a rally. Now, if I'm a rally leader, and I've got a person with 15-minute fury, and I rally him, and he ports to the corner of the map, and then he sits there and you're like, oh, this is going to be a 2-hour walk back timer for me to get my troops back, because he just ported to the corner of the map. We're going to rally him, and then I'm going to port next to him and rally him again, or my friend's going to rally him. So say you got 2 rally leaders, you know, you rally, hits, your friend's ported next to him already, he starts the rally, you click this button, and then your troops run back to you in 6 seconds rather than 2 hours. So that's the only reason I can see this being useful if you're rallying someone in fury, or you just want something like that. It seems kind of weird, but that's the only reason I could ever see this being useful, so I didn't even bother with it. Northwest, this is really amazing. Cav attack, you want to max that out. So you really want to get this guy to level 60 if you're going for it. But this is like getting into the paid amount of like heroes. You really need to put money into it, because to get this unlocked on researches. This skill sucks. Armor capacity sucks. The Cav attack is awesome, and the gathering, complete gathering 5. Does not work on gem loads, does not do points, so this one doesn't work for Guild Fest. I can't plonk 5 armies on level 5 tiles, click this button, and finish the Guild Fest quest. It doesn't work. So this is basically, I can send 5 armies out to level 5 tiles, click the button, get the resources, and that's it. So on a level of that, I mean, if you're paying to get this to this level, you're not really caring about resources. So I can't see anyone upgrading this. It seems useless. It's pretty bad. It's still pretty bad. Pretty bad. Gem and Grablin, of course. The gems is amazing. Getting free gems, everywhere you get free gems is awesome. Loaded up, useless. Gathering speed, who cares about that? Construction speed, pretty much everyone getting this has already maxed out their building, so it doesn't matter. The gathering speed doesn't matter. Gold production, it's alright, but still pretty low. But the free gold, awesome. The only reason you get this is to get the free gold, which is the only reason I did get it. Trickster, this one, awesome. Holy stars, free holy stars, any free item you get is pretty awesome. The ranged attack is awesome, and research speed, yeah, it's a low number, but it's still awesome. I don't know, you need experience boost once you reach level 60 and to get him to 60 or boost. It's not too useless, but the experience boost is retarded. It should be at like a lower state. Pack merging, which means you can merge one more pack, which means it takes longer. This is pretty good, pretty easy to get up. The ultra stat boost is pretty good if you're killing leaders, otherwise useless. Fill the health bars for your research, pretty useless to be honest. The amount of times you're doing a new research, the only reason I could see this being useful is for a watcher research, and you'd have 2 500s or something like that. Watch a research event, awesome. Click the button, instant help, insta finish, start the next one, try and get some helps. It might help out. Other than that, I don't see it being useful at all. Mole Shaman, another good one. Repair wall, useless. Also absolutely useless if you're even getting this. Infantry attack is awesome, and the infirmary capacity is awesome. That is pristine. That's basically it. Hello. Now pack 4. This is where it gets really, really good. This is a rally leader only. Mecha Trojan. Only needs this. You're a rally leader. Have HP. Meh. Army defense. Meh. And increase your coalition. So this is rally leader. You can get an extra 125 to make it a 2.5 million. Grim Reaper, everyone knows what the Grim Reaper is. Travel speed, useless. Ranged HP, pretty useless. And Kiss of Death, 20,000 to 50,000 tier 4 troops. It's reasonable, you're only going to use it for fun, low, and it's about 120,000 gems to use it, so I can't see people getting it. It's only your heavy paid players that are going to use it, and they only do it for laughs on other heavy paid players that don't care about it, so there we go. Infantry HP, pretty average. Army defense, pretty average. Relocates an enemy turf, successful attack effective for 1 minute. Activates only once. So this is kind of like a troll kind of thing. Like I could activate this, attack someone that I've just zeroed, and they random away. It's literally just a troll. This whole guy is just a troll. I don't see any reason why you would relocate someone. Yes, pack 4 is way too expensive. Did you see the cost on that? That is ridiculous. It's like $1 million each for each one. Okay, this one, Held Rider. This one I give 5 stars. This one is the best one I found so far. The escape doesn't really matter, but then boom, here. Grants 3,000 random troops from the highest tier. So this is creating tier 4 troops just like that. 15,000 random troops, so this is just like pure awesomeness. To get it maxed though, you're going to be paying. Mega Maggot, this one I find absolutely useless. Barracks capacity, yeah, you got an extra 5,000 barracks capacity, cool. It's only useful if you're building lots of troops and you're not going to log on for a long time. It's kind of useful. Infantry defense, absolutely useless. And then the ability to reduce the production by 95% for 6 hours. So, yeah, it's kind of funny. But most of the people that produce resources don't really produce resources. Most of the time I see like most players will be sitting there with like 500 million plus of every single resource, so they're not even generating resources. And most players are only a hyper for 1, so they'll only lose the 1 hypering one for 6 hours. I mean, it seems kind of retarded. I can't see that being funny at all. It's just kind of a troll again. Another troll hero. Saberfang, now this one's actually pretty useful. Monster Hunt, travel speed. Cavalry defense is useless, but the add 15 hunts in a row once within 15 minutes, that's kind of cool. As it's a support skill, you don't need to pay for it, so once you get this up, you can steal monsters from people. Pack 4 is really not for low pay to play or free to play heroes. It's absolutely not even in the category. But I do recommend if you do unlock it, you only go for 1 hero. That's not the one. Snow Beast, absolutely useless. This is good for somebody who's selling resources. This is the only reason I'd ever do this. Ducklish Coalition. No one cares about Darkness, my good friend. Range defense. Nobody cares about that. Increase supply capacity by 300%. For 60 minutes, so 6 million would turn into 18 million for 60 minutes. So again, purely just if you're selling resources. Why would you be supplying that much? You're a bank, you want this, or if you're selling resources. That's it. Order. The only good one I actually recommend. Max deposit. If you get max deposit on anything, it's just generating more free gems for you in your treasure trove, which is awesome. Merging pack speed for your skill stones. Not that you'll be doing skill stones anyway, so it's pretty good. But the support skill, getting random jewels. I don't know if this includes champion jewels, but it does say random jewels. So you have a possibility every 3 days, if you max it, to give you 1 in 3 chances to get a legendary champion jewel. I mean, the chances are so low, but any random jewel is pretty good for free. So I recommend that. That's basically it. Do I recommend going for it? No, because if you can see the cost, just for me to make 12 is 12 million of each resource. It's a joke. I'm not even making them right now. Do I recommend getting the research? No. I recommend maybe going 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, and then unlocking pack 3, and then just finish it. Then you can also probably max out whichever resource you're hypering, but other than that, it's pretty much pointless to get any of it. I mean, I even stopped. But that's basically it. So I highly recommend evening out your heroes to get different speeds so that every time you log on. But again, I recommend gyms are how many heroes you have to how much time you log in a day. If you log in once a day, I recommend 1 gym, because the time it takes for your gym to finish with all the heroes is going to benefit you the most. Because if your gyms are not active for half a day, then you're not getting half a day worth of time, and I recommend that. As mine is 3 gyms and it still takes me 16 hours, I just feel really comfortable logging in twice a day. So that's basically it. Basically it for familiars. I'm going to be back in a minute or 2 and do a video about troops, what to build, how many to build, and why. If you have any more questions about familiars or anything else you want, just leave a comment down in the description. Yeah, that's basically it. If you want to leave a comment, send me a mail, anything you want to know about familiars or anything else you want to know, I will answer that and make a video about it anytime. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed it, and see you all soon.